I do not have any regrets. My eyes lost hatred there. My hands lost anger there. My legs lost hope there. My self lost itself there. Everything went away. It is not because I gave up what I believed nothing would save me. I just found out that it's natural. It's just that dying people will die and survivors will survive. And have you ever thought about going into philosophy? I laid down on the rubble and stared at the burning field. I understood everything then. I thought I understood everything, but I still considered it. How wonderful it would be if I was able to save everything here. That's what I admired. I just wish nobody would have to suffer. That's why I tried to become a superhero. It was simple and it seemed like an ideal existence. That was why I aimed for it. I knew where I had to be, but there were many ways to get there. I kept on running, wanting to get as close as possible, even though I did not know what was right or wrong. Many paths I took were crooked and my destination was only getting farther away. I'm taking the long way. I've been repeating this for 10 years since I got saved by Kiritsugu. But I won't regret it. I'm not as skillful as Tosaka. I will take the wrong path and lose a lot of things at times, but I cannot discard them as meaningless. I have to present meanings for everything. I've trampled upon and everything that cannot be returned. So I cannot lose. It cannot be helped if I lose against someone else. But I can win against myself. I can always fight back against my mind, and that tells me to give up. That's all I swore upon. There's only one thing that I believed in and wanted to believe in. That's right. Even if I'm walking down the wrong path, I will not regret believing in it. I wake up from the light shining in. It's before 6 o'clock. The sky I can see through the window is a clouded one. I get ready and leave my room. My body feels well and there isn't much pain from my wound. I shouldn't be a burden to Tosaka even if we end up fighting. Girl, you really know how to fix a wound. Oh my god. Nice glasses. I'm ready, but Tosaka has transformed. She's ascended to the next stage.
いや、そうじゃなくて、父さんがなんか変じゃないか。は？ああ、これ細かい作業の時にかけるだけだから気にしないで。
I just like the look of him. Okay. Well, I guess it's all right if you say so. What kind of magic is it? It looks so wrong yet so right.
いい？私たちが向かうのは郊外の森。町からはるかに離れた市街。まだ人の手が入っていない。長年人間の介入を拒んできただけあって、森は深くて広いわ。年に何人か何の準備もなしに踏み込んで遭難したって話知ってるでしょ？
I nod silently. Our destination is the Ironsburn Villa. That is said to be also somewhere in that forest. Our fate will be sealed the instant our negotiations fail and we end up fighting. So we don't fail. We won't be able to call for help, and it will be difficult to run away. We cannot escape that forest unless we defeat that giant berserker.
じゃあ、そろそろ行きましょう。徹夜して場所に当たりはつけといたから。うまくすれば半日ぐらいで見つけられるはずよ。
Please get some sleep, girl, please. At least 2 hours. Just get a little nap in. Please. Whatever.
とりあえず国道までは車を使うからタクシー代用意しといて。
She starts walking with a big bag in her hand. I follow her with the usual Shinai bag in mine. But Tosaka, money for the cab is fine, but does that mean we'll be walking back on the way home? Oh my god, that's what you're bitching about? Really? Come on. I wouldn't mind walking with her. We rode the taxi for an hour from the town. We drove on the highway past many mountains and reached the entrance to the forest. I mean, you're just gonna have to carry her all the way there. Because you are. If it's an option, you're going to. And, you know, it's just what you do. Of course, the forest does not have any paved roads. Thank God there's that also little chapel thing, or I wouldn't say chapel, but building, ruin thing. You can sleep there with her. And, transfer some mana. We finally reached the entrance to the forest after walking about a kilometer from the highway. Or, you know, trade some, magic circuits. Yeah, that's it. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I get nervous once I actually face it. The forest is dark enough even though it's daytime. The tall branches block off the sunlight and it's hard to see more than a few meters ahead, let alone to the end.
ちょっとシロ、悪いけど先に進んでみてくれない？
Oh yeah, sure, I'll walk into any trap.
いいけど、あの子の居場所を知ってるのは遠坂なんだろ？
I complain as I enter the forest. Then,
なんだ、ビリッときたぞ。
found the trap. I pull back my foot. I only felt the shock for an instant. It's not that strong, so it would hurt more if I hit my foot on the corner of a dresser. Well, in short, it was like static electricity. I probably wouldn't have even fucking noticed that.
やっぱり
It's that
識
light.
別だけだろうけど、森全体に管理が行き届いてるみたいね。
ちょっと待て。それまずいんじゃないのか。要するに防犯ベルに引っかかったってことだろ。なら
別に問題ないんじゃない？私たちは奇襲に来たわけじゃないもの。話し合いに来たんだから、むしろ今からアピールしておいた方が得でしょ？
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, if we do, like, just, you know, break a window and walk in, she might be a little upset. So, yeah, the front door is the best option.
あ、一応気をつけろよ。ちょっとビリッとくるから。
分かってる分かってる。シロの見てたからどんなものか分かってるって。
Famous last words. She waves her hand and steps into the forest. Then... Okay, that's a little stronger than just a little shock, buddy. You okay there? Tosaka jumps back with a funny scream. I hear fire hissing. I want to believe it's my imagination that the leaves under Tosaka's feet are
個
scorched.
人差がある警報みたいだな。俺には挨拶程度だったけど。
Do I have to carry her all the way there, too? Yeah. I calmly analyze the situation. You okay there? But it doesn't seem like Tosaka is listening to me.
やってくれるじゃないあのガキ。今笑ったの確かに聞こえたんだから。
I never would laugh at you. Tosaka yells into the empty sky. Oh, her. She's so angry that she might go to fight instead of talk. Well, anyway, it seems talking bad about Tosaka is fatal no matter how far away you are from her. So I guess I'll refrain from doing so. We walk in the forest. We're the only people in that vast place. I don't hear any beasts, and the grass are dead like corpses. The endless rows of trees make me think the forest goes on forever. It's been 3 hours since we entered. Just as our surroundings start to blur together.
見つけた。って聞いてはいたけど呆れたわ。本気でこんなところにあんなものを建てるなんて。
I follow Tosaka's stare. There's only darkness ahead. Between the trees, there's something unbefitting of the surroundings, visible through a crack so small that you'd miss it if you weren't careful.
なんだあれ。壁か？
No, it's a plane. What?
壁よ。まったくどうかしてるわ。あれ、自分たちの国から丸ごと持ってきたものよ。
Tosaka complains and heads to the strange object we can see in the distance. I still can't tell what it is, so I follow her. A building? We get out of the forest. The endless forest quickly ends. No, it seems like the forest is scooped out here with a big spoon. The sky curving above us is gray. A giant dome. It seems more like an underground kingdom than a clearing. And whatever floats her boat, I guess. Ah, it's pretty nice. This is Elias Field's dwelling. It's just a small villa. An old castle built within the forest. A solitary castle without any visitors, too big for one girl, not to mention too desolate for anyone to live alone in. Hey Tosaka, want to move in here? Anyway, it does no good to be standing there. According to Tosaka, Elias Field knows we're here. Of course she does. Then we should go in from the front entrance as a sign that we're not here to fight. I think the sign that you're not here to fight is that you're just casually strolling up to the place.
よし、行くぞ、トサカ。って、トサカ？
Tosaka is looking up at the castle with an alarmed expression. My place is better. Her face is tense as if she's confronting an
トサ
enemy.
カ、気になるもんでもあったのか？
私たち以外に誰かいる。
Oh.
そりゃいるだろう。イリアってことバーサーカーの住処なんだから。
Oh no. It's gonna be Gilgamesh, isn't it?
そうじゃなくて、それ以外の誰かってことよ。シロ、こっちから入るわよ。
But the front door's right there.
ちょっとお前。
Tosaka starts running towards a big tree by the wall, and I don't have time to stop her. No, that's not all. She grabs onto a branch and skillfully climbs up. Bye. I look up in astonishment. Oh wow, you are wearing a short skirt. Tosaka looks around then. She jumps and kicks at the castle. I thought we were here not to break in. Oh my god. Oh, damn it, I'm gonna have to pay for that. A shattering sound. The window breaks and the red figure disappears into the castle.
ほら早く。本気でおかしいわよ、この城。
Oh, well, yeah, because you just broke in. Ah, damn it.
もう話し合いをするんじゃなかったのかよ。
Look, if we're breaking in, we're at least stealing some valuable shit, okay? But what is done is done. I climb up to the tree and jump into the second floor window like Tosaka. Why don't we just go through the ground? We enter the hallway. Even before I'm dazzled by the magnificence of the castle, I sense the abnormality Tosaka is talking about. I hear sounds of fighting. Swords clashing against each other. Yep, it's Gilgamesh. But would such a storm-like battle even be possible? Even the most fierce battle of swords, the battle between Berserker and Saber, did not create such sounds. Then I suddenly realize, this isn't the sound of swords clashing. This is one against many. There's literally a war going on somewhere in this castle. One side has to be Elias Field. This is Elias Field's castle. If there is a battle here, it could only be Berserker attacking the intruder. I run. This sound is coming from below us. I consider the location we came in from. The battle is happening right in the center of the castle, in the guest hall. Oh, good thing we didn't come through the front door. I run through the unfamiliar castle. Somehow like I own the place. This isn't the time to be talking. I don't know what's going on, but something terrible is happening. Fuck that shit, I'm not going near that. We're here to break in. We're stealing shit now. I run down the stairs. Expensive vase? Yeah, I'll take that. The fierce battle is happening
閉め
nearby.
た。ここ、広間の吹き抜けに繋がってる。
Cool. Tosaka confirms what's down in the hallway. The hallway splits at a T-junction, both branches leading to a terrace at either side of the hall.
ここで別れましょう。私はこっちから様子を見るから、シロはそっちからお願い。
Oh, this always ends well. Can I just nod and just go with you? It's better to split up. No, it's not. As we are now, we have no way to escape once we're found. There's no point in staying together right now. What if the battle ends, someone wins, and they find one of us? Oh, well, one of us dies. If we're both together, we can at least plead together. I don't know. I don't see this as a good idea. What if someone else comes here? We don't stand a chance either way. If we're separated, there's hope for the other one to escape even if one of us is found. Look, if she's found, I'm risking my life to get her out of here. So we might as well stay together. Tosaka walks down the hallway facing east. I nod and go to the other hallway, the one heading west. She suddenly calls to me.
分かってるわね。何が起きようと絶対に手は出さないで。今の私たちに戦う手段はない。
Oh god damn it, he's gonna do something stupid.
いい？やばいと思ったらすぐに逃げるのよ。 どちらかが捕まっても構わず走って
No, no, no.
誰かを助けるなんてまず自分を助けてから考えることなんだから。
I put myself above everyone else, but there are exceptions. People that are truly important to me get that exception. You're one of those exceptions. You're caught, I'm saving your ass. Shut the hell up. She suppresses her emotions. It sounds more like a wish than a warning. Elias, oh my god. If she gets in trouble, nah, she can fucking die. I don't give a fuck. Tosaka, that's the limit. You can't touch her. I go around and come onto the terrace. I see Tosaka emerge on the opposite side. She immediately takes cover, then peeks out. As soon as I follow her example and look down, we both gasp.
Shinji, なんだってあいつこんなところに。
We should have killed him. Shinji stands atop the rubble in the corner of the room, happily watching the scene. No, that's not the surprising thing. What I have to accept right now is the battle Shinji is observing. The Black Giant lets out a roar, as Gilgamesh is just, going to fucking town on him. The swinging axe sword blows up dust and grinds the rubble into powder. The Mad Warrior appears no different from before. No, his dreadful roar is louder now. The girl in white is behind the giant, Berserker's master Eliasfiel, and the ever-smiling girl unsuited for murder. But that girl is now shivering and watching her servant with a face almost in tears. Yeah, because he's gonna get railed. Sorry, he is getting railed. Her pale face is desperately trying to deny the despair in front of her. Someone help me. The girl's trembling lips move those words. Stop putting words in her mouth and stay put. Unless Tosaka says that, you stay. You have no shot against these two. A storming whirlwind. Berserker's axe sword is repelled each time. By the noble phantasm of one servant, the one reigning from the throne of rubble in the center of the hall. How's it going, buddy? Oh, you're in casual clothes. Wow, it's not even good enough for you to actually wear armor. Many swords are released. Each one of the weapons appearing from behind the man would cause certain death. How long can you keep up, buddy? They attack. They are like gushing water. The infinite noble phantasms not only repel Berserker's axe sword, but pierce his body. Pieces are blown from his body. The sword cuts through his body, penetrates his skull, and pierces his heart. Yeah, there goes one. But he still does not die. The giant regenerates each time he is killed, slowly but surely moving forward. 8 times already. He has been killed so many times, but Berserker still moves forward. Huh, that's only one more. The enemy greets him with a smile. The tragedy continues. A Greek tragedy. Berserker is killed without even being able to go near the enemy.
Buck.
It's not because Berserker is getting killed without being able to do anything. That man, that servant, is beyond belief. The infinite noble phantasms he sends out are each a true noble phantasm. I can tell since I've projected archer's swords. They are the originals of every noble phantasm, the first ones from before they became legend. Who could he be, having an infinite supply of such weapons? No, first of all, there should only be 7 servants. Then he is the 8th one, someone that shouldn't exist. I can't breathe. Berserker defies description. His body of steel and his superhuman strength and his regenerative powers on top of that. He is not someone you can match. But the 8th servant does not retreat from such an opponent and overwhelms Berserker using the demonic swords and the holy swords he releases. I mean, he's a fucking perfect counter to everyone. When I look up, I see Tosaka is pale as well. It's only natural. The place below us is a land of death. We'll die instantly if we enter it. No more than that. He is a demon. He has brutality different from Berserker. That man wishes for his battles only to kill others. But with such an enemy in front of him, the Black Giant is still the strongest. You sure about that? He does not stop even if he is pierced or slashed over his body. He receives the Rain of Noble Phantasm, regenerates each time, and closes in on his enemy. I wonder if he's counting how many steps he can make. Is an advance devoid of tactics. He is not thinking about countering the enemy's attacks. It is a savage fight where he advances on his enemy as long as he still lives. I mean, that's his only chance. He can't block it all. It's impossible. He will not reach the enemy. Berserker's brute courage will prove futile, and he will end his life as a mere target. The enemy understands that. That is why he is standing there and provoking the foolishly advancing giant. The black giant does not have a way to win. Come on, you can make at least 10 more steps, can't ya? It's something the enemy even I understand. And probably even Berserker himself knows that. But the giant keeps walking forward. He knows no retreat and does not avoid the attacks. The man greets the figure with a smile.
所詮はバーサーカー。戦うだけのものであったか。同じ半身として期待していたが。よもやそこまでアホとはな。
God damn, I wish he was my servant. Because I would love to chill with Gil. The Noble Phantasm emerged from space. Letting out a laugh, he readies the Noble Phantasms behind him.
では、そろそろ引導を渡してやろう。これ以上近づかれては暑苦しい。
See, if I was so, like, above someone else, I would mock them. I would be a more mocking tone. It's like, oh, come on, can't you at least get this line I drew in the ground? I thought I gave you a little bit of a handicap with that. I'll let you get a free hit if you cross that line. And just fuck with him that way. I'm a dick. Yeah, goodbye. At his signal, the numerous noble phantasms descended on the giant. The giant repels most of them and at the same time loses most of his life. The black giant shakes. The body of rock starts to fall. But? God, he has to be almost out of lives. The giant stands his ground and shakes the noble phantasms from his body. Oh, it was 12. And he's died like 3 times since then, or 2 times since then? The exclamation of surprise comes from the strange servant. The black giant destroys the swarms of noble phantasms and moves towards his target. His body is dying already. With a hopeless fatal wound, the black giant still advances. It is the result of a strong will. It is not madness resulting from being a berserker. The giant faces this hopeless fight with an iron will.
でかいだけの的が未だ形をとどめるか。
You could use your, good shit, but you're not going to. The magic bullets are fired mercilessly. Repelling it with his axe sword, the giant corners the man with his body slashed and his limbs pierced. He will not reach the man. But he still challenges the man because there's something he cannot give up. Then what is he moving forward for? Servants fight for their master to protect the master's life. That is why that giant does not retreat. He can only move forward as a shield to protect the frightened master behind him. The giant continues his foolish advancement. It is because he knows that he needs to take all the attacks in order to beat the servant, without having his master killed. And when he reaches his enemy, that is when he wins. From the beginning, that has been this battle's nature. The man has to kill the giant before he reaches him. The giant has to approach the man before his life ends. It is a battle where the one to accomplish their goal is the one to win. Sure, that's how it works. The giant is aware of that. Even if it is a battle with no hope of victory from the start. It's what you gotta do though. He roars. Coming out of his 10th death, his body explodes forward. He charges into the man like a bull raging, challenging a matador.
Get
Just a couple more. Numerous arrows are released. Was his last charge, or did he just get used to the attacks? The giant repels all the arrows. He approaches the owner of the noble phantasms. He swings his axe sword. The weapon has not yet been raised against the man, rips through the air.
天の鎖よ。
What? The black bull is captured by numerous appearing chains. Oh, what? What kind of a noble phantasm is it? The chain that appeared out of nowhere confines Berserker as if binding space itself. This is new. The chain twists Berserker's arm and bends them in a direction they should not go. The chains tighten mercilessly, trying to tear off the rock-like head.
これでもかつて天の王子すら束縛した鎖だが
Oh!
お前を仕留めるには至らぬらしい
Oh! I know what that is. Oh, yeah, you weren't getting shit out of that. You're done. Yeah. I mean, him and Enkidu are technically the chains of heaven in that sense, because they're both what bound him. So I guess this is the representation of him? Because he died after doing that. So that would make sense, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, you're done, buddy. Game over. It's over. The man's voice. The hole is filled with the creaking sounds of the chain. It must be Berserker's power. The giant tries to break the chains that binds even space itself. He has no hope of breaking them. It's over. Even if it sounds impossible, I'm sure the giant will be able to manage it. No. And the man acknowledges that as well. The girl screams. Eliasville commands Berserker to retreat using her command spell. Oh, that's adorable. That's not gonna break it. But the giant is still bound by chains, unable to move an inch. If he can't break out, your spell is not gonna do jack shit.
無駄だ人形この鎖につながれた者はたとえ神であろうと逃れることはできんいいな神性が高ければ高いほど餌食となる
Yeah.
もとより神を律するためだけに作られたもの霊樹による空間転移などこの俺が許すものか
It chained the bull of heaven. Come on. You can't really chain something much higher than that. Or at least he did. And so, the man points to the giant as if to denote the end. Good game. An astonished girl's voice. It's over. It really ends. It was fun. Bound by chains, he receives 22 noble phantasms on his defenseless body. The black giant falls silent. After becoming a grotesque object, I don't even need to check if he's alive or not. Even if he is a great hero that overcame 10 deaths, he should not be able to get up after receiving 20. Yes, even if he is alive, he should not even have the power to breathe. That's fun, buddy. And the battle ends. It was known from the start who was going to win. Berserker cannot defeat that servant. Nobody can. Servants cannot beat that man as long as they're heroic spirits. All heroic spirits have things that they are weak against when they were alive. Those are their greatest weak points. Then what if there is a hero who possesses all of the noble phantasms, even the ones that killed each hero? It's more like, what if someone possessed all their weak points? Weapons in their weak points, and that's what he is. This is the result. Even if he may have been stronger, he cannot beat that man. Yeah. He had no chance in hell. The girl in white runs to the giant corpse. Seeing it. Ah! The man mercilessly slashes the girl with the sword in his hand. Wow, that was a fucking scream if I've ever heard one. Ah! A scream. The man steals the light away from the girl in one blow. And he pierces her heart. But it misses. No, he made it miss. The girl is pierced in her lung and coughs up blood. Oh my god! What's wrong with you? Oh, fuck. The chains are broken. Oh, you done fucked, buddy. Oh. Shattering his spines, the black giant charges at the man. The man pierces the slow-moving target. A lance to pierce the heart. Ah, goddamn Gaybolg. He impales the giant with a lance very similar to Gaybolg. That's it. The black giant dies for sure this time. Fuck. The sword is pulled out from the girl. Leaving traces of red, the girl crawls to the unmoving giant. She's still alive? Oh my god. Stop it. I don't even like her. Don't do that to her. That's just mean. Can you just, like, kill her instantly? Watching it in delight, the man walks forward. He throws down his sword. He will use his bare hands. To finish off the dying girl. Gross. Shiro, stay down. I'll die. I'll probably die. Shiro, stay down. I'll surely die this time. There's no logic behind the servant. He will kill anyone that hinders him. I will surely be killed if I don't get away from here before he finds me. And die. Oh, no. You're fucking restraining yourself, buddy. And we're also going status screen. Archer. Oh, fucking King Stretch. It doesn't actually... Does it really not... Oh, come on. He said what it was. At least update the Chains of Heaven. You're restraining yourself, buddy. If this was Ren, you're jumping down there. This is not. You're staying put.